Hello, and thanks for joining me for another review. Today we have the Total Vision Automotive Dashcam High Definition DVR. This is a $15 dash cam that I purchased on eBay, and I believe that there's still several more available. If I can find them again, I'll put the link below. This has a 2.5 inch TFT LCD screen. It's foldable and swivels 270 degrees. It has three modes: video and voice recorder, camera, video and voice playback. The recording starts upon ignition, and when you turn your car off, the recording stops. Attaches to the windshield, has a built-in microphone and speaker, and includes a 3.7 volt rechargeable lithium-ion battery. Okay, on this side you have the port for the SD card. I have an 8 gigabyte in here, and but it will take up to a size 32. On the other side you have the mini USB. That is the mini, not the micro, so you'll have to dig through some of your cables and find one made about 10 years ago. And on top you have a very good suction cup, and it swivels, and also you can tighten it to give it more of a stability. I noticed that when I put it in the window, it doesn't shake hardly at all, if any. On the top you have the speaker port. On the bottom you have the microphone. If you flip this door down, there is your 2.5 inch TFT LCD screen. You have your menu down, up, and then your mode menu that'll put you into either voice recording, take a picture, or watch the video that you just recorded. You have the power button and the select button and the record button all in one. Whenever you're in the menu, use this for OK. On the front you have the standard lens, and then you have the night vision on the sides here. I used it several times at night time, and while you still could see some of the road, it wasn't a great improvement, and I didn't really find it to be all that useful. Anything past 10 feet in front of your car and it was really blurry. As for the quality of this camera, it is a 1080p, but I would sort of say that I really don't think that's what it is. It says it's 1080p, but it might be interpoled. It looks more like 480 to me, which technically is still high definition, but not the best quality. But for $15 you really can't complain about it. The suction cup comes off, has a regular standard camera mount, so if you want to use this for your camera, you can use that too. On the top, this little compartment here is where your battery goes. We'll pop that out. If you have more than one battery, you can charge it and then have it ready to go, but normally you're just going to leave it plugged in. This does come with a cigarette lighter plug adapter. I was hoping that they would make it a USB, that way you could use any kind of mini USB cord to charge it with in your car, because most people have those cigarette ports that where the old cigarette lighter used to go, and they plug them in there and they have two USBs. That would have been perfect for this, but they chose to use a regular cigarette plug-in like this right here, and it doesn't even have a USB port on it, and you know, it just completely dominates the port once you stick it in there. But it would have been better if this would have been just a USB cord. Like I said, the quality is around 480, but it says 1080p, but I just don't see it. It's too grainy to be that high definition. I noticed that when I put the battery in, that the battery doesn't stay charged for very long. Being a high capacity lithium ion battery, it should stay charged for at least a good 8 hours, and I barely get 30 minutes of recording time on it. And I thought that was, maybe there's something wrong with the battery, because it does look like an old Nokia battery, and it's probably some old stock or something like that, but I'm not quite sure. And the sound is very tinny, and it also has the menu is overly complicated. It seems to be, you know, not too complicated, but once you get into it, you know, you try to set the time or something like that, and I've found it once or twice, but it somehow you're supposed to hit the mode and then go back from there, but it doesn't make sense. It has no internal memory, so if you don't have the card, then there's nothing you could do with this. But luckily you can pick these cards up for $5 or $6 for a 16 gigabyte. This is an 8, but you can usually get a 16 or a 32 for under $15 at Walmart or someplace like that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you about this. If you just want something to stick up in your window, it does have timestamp and stuff like that. It doesn't have GPS. It does not have Wi-Fi. So if you need that, then this is not the camera for you. This is something that you don't care about. This is something you just throw up in your window, and if it gets stolen, no big deal, you know. But if it helps you out, then it pays for itself. But otherwise, you know, for just a few more dollars, you can get one with GPS and some internal storage. But as for this one, it's, you get what you pay for. Anyway, that's my review of the Total Vision Automotive Dashcam High Definition DVR. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you would, please subscribe and thumbs up, and everyone have a great week. Bye.